All right. We already did the other side, but this is for video purposes. Legacy Auto and Mods LLC 2017 Mazda 6. Trying to block the tag out. All right. And we already have the emergency brake pulled. And it's electronic. Make sure you pull that. And we're doing the low control arm and ball joints for the front, driver and passenger. Jack is under the designated spot in the area. We already broke the lugs on the tire before we got started with this part. It was 21 millimeters for that. And now we're about to go ahead and continue to get them off. So let's do that now. Let's see here. Let's hold it steady, get the last lug off, and get our tire out of the way. All right, first things first, we're gonna go to these two. It's a 19 millimeter for that and that. Just gonna push that right here so I can focus and do the job. If the camera wants to behave, this is why I need a GoPro. All right. I'm gonna break these loose. Using my Tecton breaker bar as usual. That's a good sound. All right, let's break the other one. All right, and let's impact these babies on off. It's not gonna be much room to impact them till the thing hits the floor, the drill. Oh yeah, where's my swivel? I have a universal joint, AKA swivel. All right, so long story short, this one is a lot longer. That's easy to come out. But this one is a smaller one and it's giving me more hell. So I'm gonna go and twist this one almost out and put my breaker bar back on here and ratchet that baby on out. All right, this is gonna be a 14 millimeter. Oh, by the way, we got the bolts out. It was turned like water. Just had to get the breaker bar and turn a half turn again. And this is the ball joint bolt. Trying to get y'all to see. It's a 14 and it's a nut on the other side. So right there. So you have to hold that in with the wrench while you ratchet out the other end. I'm just gonna use my regular ratchet. It's not gonna have that much power. I might put a small extension on here, get a little more reach in. But yeah, and that's it. Just gonna hold one side and ratchet the other side off. And then we're gonna knock down the ball joint out of that press right there. We're gonna knock it out. But you're gonna hit the frame, not the ball joint itself. This is the old one we're taking off, but still you wanna preserve what you can. Especially if you're knocking it back in when you're replacing the next one. You wanna knock on the frame, not on the ball joint itself, or the boot. So there's no way to record that. I need both hands, I'll be back. All right, got that nut and the bolt out. It was easy, it took literally like 30 seconds for that part. Now over here, we're gonna get this bolt that's back here. Hope you can see that right there. And before we beat this part out, you want something to hold it as much as possible, but be ready to come out. So we're not gonna beat this down and out yet, or wiggle that side. I already got these two push pins pulled out of the cover. So the panel, so I'm just gonna get these 10 millimeter bolts out here and here. And we should, this is a 10 millimeter with a small extension. Then we can get in this corner right here and get to that bolt a lot better. And we already sprayed everything down with PB Blaster before we started. And this is the hardest part to get out that I'm working on now. So hopefully it doesn't give us too much hell. Gotcha. All right, now we can kind of get in there. And that is a 3/4 inch or a 21 millimeter. There's no way to record this. It takes a lot of muscle. I'm not gonna say a lot. I'm just trying to speak for whoever's small doing this. But the other side, this is the part that took me the longest. So now I know exactly how to come on it. I know not to sleep on it. But yeah, breaker bar, impact. You just got to get a reach, because the oil pan will be in your way. This side is just like I got much more of a straight line. And the other side, the oil pan was kind of bulging in the way, and it had a slant, like a 15-degree angle slant. So I had to use my universal joints, my swivel necks. This side is gonna be a little easier because I have a straight way to go for my torque, for my power. All right, it's uncomfortable as hell. You can either bend down this way and under reach it, or lay down on your back, and you just gotta do it. This is where your mechanic, your way you do your thing comes into play. All right, let's get that boat up out of here and stop talking. All right, lucky for y'all, I got a good angle on this one. I got a direct reach. I'm not gonna have much room to turn, but I can show you how difficult or strong this thing is to get it loose. Let's see if I can keep you on it by the time I lay the phone down. That's the challenge. Now, that's a good sign. That sucker is deep in there. Where is our socket? Could put your ratchet on here too, but I go to when I can turn it with my hand, I turn it with my hand. Whew. Big rusty boat. Whew. There we go. Man, that's why it was giving me hell. Look at that. All right. Now, we're gonna knock this ball joint out of place right here. There's the control on. Y'all ready for the money shot? There we go. Yeah, ball joint was too wiggly. Those bushings, damn sure bad as hell. I don't even know what's holding them on. This one, the ball joint was wiggly, but not as wiggly as this one. This passenger side ball joint was worse. Level of 1 to 4. This one was a 2. This one was a 3. When it goes to the bushings on it, the driver's side was, I want to say about a 1, 1.5, 1 to 2. But this bushings was definitely a 3, 3.5. It's going 1 to 4, 4 being the worst. All right, let's go get our new ball joint and put everything back on. Of course, y'all know I don't record that, but it goes in the same way. It's gonna be a little struggle getting it in. You gotta move this out of your way to get that slot in there and in there, lining up as much as possible. And make sure your customer always gets the front end alignment after you're done with all the suspension and steering work. Reassembly time, baby.